Hello everyone and welcome to episode 19 of this Dawn of MMA save in WMMA 5 here on the channel as we are here for California Carnage 3 as this is of course our main event will be for the middleweight title. It's always Gracie taking on Merlio Bustamante as of course crowning a new champion after Henzo left us, and now we'll see if Hoist can beat Merlio Bustamante, or will Merlio Bustamante get this massive victory? Hoist is undefeated right now in 1FC, but he's 10-2, and both those losses have came outside of one, of course, one being Ken Shamrock and the other one being Maury Bittetti, as far as he just beat Macaulay Yukian back in January. Hasn't really had a bad fight with us. A couple of decent ones, but not anything terrible. He's beaten Walid Molly in the past. He's beaten Boss Rutan in the past. Dick Verge. Jerry Horn, of course. Usually if he's going to win, by rear naked choke here in 1FC. Literally 3 wins, and all 3 coming by rear naked choke. For Merlio Bustamante, though, coming off a loss, of course, to Henzo, but he's got a chance to right that wrong here tonight. Back-to-back fights in one, which him and Walid Ismaili, he got the win in the second round, but he also lost to Ken Shamrock, funny enough, but he also lost to Masakatsu Funaki in Pancrase, which again, the 15-minute one-rounder, I'm sure Ken Shamrock just took him down and laid on top of him, but the Funaki loss, he actually got choked out by Masakatsu Funaki. We'll see how he does in this affair. Has a chance against Hoist. He is the favorite in this fight, though, and has a chance again at middleweight gold in this time, looking to get the win. Both guys again 31 years old, as Who's Feli Tudo for Merlio Bustamante, and not even a Gracie Academy Hoist Gracie, or not even a Carlson Gracie guy. Wildly enough, that upstart karate. We'll see if he's got any type of karate skills now against Merlio Bustamante. That would again turn him into a really well-rounded fighter, but we'll see. And then for Guy Metzger taking on Frank Shamrock, both guys 5-2, both guys 3-2 in 1FC. And for Guy Metzger, the favorite against Frank Shamrock is insane. I mean, I would hammer Frank Shamrock on the betting line here. I mean, that's just crazy that he's a plus 150. Guy Metzger, though, I mean, he is on a little bit of a winning streak, but both those wins, as far as Minoru Suzuki and Vernon White, both finishes in the first round, which is awesome, but again, he's lost to Marco Huas, he lost to Jan Lemolder. I don't think he has the skill set to beat Frank Shamrock. I think Frank's wrestling is just so much better, and he'd be able to take him down, but Frank is coming off of a 2-fight losing streak. Got finished by Sakuraba, of course lost to Hickson, and that kind of started his downfall as a cruiserweight. But obviously, again, a guy that hasn't had a bad fight really since 1995. Don't think he's going to get a bad fight here either. Guy Metzger's going to bring it. Should be a fun fight. Might even be the best fight of the night, as the Pit elevated. Again, weird that he's not a Lions Den guy, but at the same time, around this time, he pretty much left Lions Den, so not too crazy. And then Team Voodoo for Guy Metzger, which again, a actual Lions Den guy. But the California native for Frank Shamrock, I think he was at, he's been at all the California Carnages, but this time coming in as not a champion for the first time. That's a bit of a different take for him, and the first time probably not in the main event either. But Josh Barnett taking on the Smashing Machine Mark Kerr, both undefeated heavyweights, both 2-0 as well. Winner of this fight has a really good shot of fighting Don Fry. For Smashing Machine Mark Kerr, he's beaten Ice Cold Igor and Pete Williams. As far as those are 2 very impressive wins, especially the Ice Cold Igor win, which obviously we just saw him beat Simi Schilt. For Josh Barnett, he's beaten Carlos Barreto and Alexei Oleinik, which both those wins came via decision, so he hasn't gotten a finish yet. I would probably hedge my bet towards the Mark Kerr side, to be honest. I just think he's bigger, he's a tougher wrestler to deal with. We'll see how he does in that affair, but that's a fun-ass fight, though. 2 giant heavyweights battling it out. And for Walid Ismaili taking on Eric Paulson, both guys 10-3, but Eric Paulson's 2-2 in 1FC, whereas Ismaili is 3-2. Eric Paulson is the favorite, but it's a slight favorite at -200. Eric Paulson, 2-fight winning streak. He beat Egan Inoue. Before this, at one in Orlando, in Ontario rather. Excuse me. Another guy who's lost to Kitten Shamrock and Pancrase, but he's also lost to Henzo, and he lost to Kiyoshi Nomura at California Carnage too. Which again, another guy that's been on all the California Carnage shows since he's from California. So he's from Fullerton. He's 1-1 at California Carnage show. So we'll see if he can get above 500 tonight. And yeah, I mean, as far as Walid Ismaili, yeah, as far as he beat Egan Inoue in his last outing, and of course he fought Merlio and Horace Gracie in his debut, and then also he lost to Maurice Smith in his debut fight in the save at Pancrase 3. But yeah, I mean, as far as his biggest wins, I'd probably either Yuki Kondo, but even then, it's not the most impressive win, but his last 3 victories have come from rear naked choke in the first round. Looking to make it maybe potentially 4 in a row. If he gets his back, it is over. That is for sure. Masanori Suda taking on Paul Herrera. Paul Herrera and Masanori Suda both 0-1 in 1FC. Masanori Suda, a huge favorite, a minus 880. Masanori Suda, of course, he lost to Macaulay Yukin in the first round. In the first 3 minutes, it got choked out. And Macaulay Yukin is, I would say, much, much tougher than Paul Herrera. Of course, Paul Herrera had a terrible outing against Yuki Kondo. He's on a 3-fight losing streak. He hasn't beaten anybody that's an actual fighter here in the save. We'll see what happens here tonight, because it's not looking too hot. If he loses this fight, he's probably going to get cut, because, I feel like Masanori Suda is one of our worst middleweights, even though they're ranked 3 and 6. I feel like it's a little generous for how high they're ranked in the middleweight division. There's just no way, as far as Herrera will be able to kind of compete with some of these other middleweights we have. Jerry Bolander versus Minoru Suzuki. Again, 2 guys that have a losing record. Jerry Bolander still hasn't gotten a win in 1FC, but he's still only 29 years old, or 23 years old. 29 years old is Minoru Suzuki, who's 1-4, and we talked about maybe potentially cutting him after the Jeremy Horn loss. I would say if he loses tonight, yeah, that's probably it. Even though we love Minoru Suzuki, it'd be hard to have a guy that's 5-7. It's even harder to have a guy that's 5-6 and 1-4 in your company. Still on the roster, he is the underdog in this fight, so he's got a lot of pressure to try and keep that job. And then Macaulay Yukin taking on Evan Tanner, making his debut. Macaulay Yukin, another guy that has a losing record in 1FC, but at least he's got a winning record overall. But he's fought, now this would be his 8th fight in 1FC, which is kind of crazy. That's a lot of fights in the span of 3 years, basically. Actually, 4 years now. But, yeah, he's beaten Enson Inoue. He's fought Frank Shamrock and Guy Metzger, which we'll be seeing later on. He's lost to Egan, and he lost to Horace Gracie. But he's beaten Tank Abbott, Yuki Kondo, and Masanori Suda. Wild, he's fought both the Inoues. If he can fight Ken Shamrock, that'd be crazy. Or Enzo Gracie. You can have just the Gracies, the Shamrocks, and the Inoues all in one career. But for Evan Tanner, of course, 3-0, all local fighters. We'll see how he does for the first time here in the save. As far as a pretty talented middleweight, a 190 guy, or even smaller at welterweight, he could kind of go either way. But that's a very, very good fight for him to get his debut fight in. He is the favorite, of course, like we said, at minus 330. We'll see what he does in that one. And for our opening contest in the prelim, it is a welterweight bout, and both guys looking for a big win here tonight, especially for Yada Sakura, who is 0-2, 2-2 in 1FC. He's lost to Dennis Solomon and Akihiro Gono, which again, that split decision was kind of crazy at 1 in OKC. I felt like he was doing pretty well in that fight, but Gono ended up landing more. It's a tough one to lose to. We'll see how he does in his return. For Mr. International, Shoni Carter, Egan Inoue beat him at the 1 in OKC show as well. Pat Miletich and Dennis Hallman, both losses and both finishes as well. We'll see if he gets his first finish in his career tonight, or will Hayao Sakura get his first win in 1FC. As for the middleweight title, third time Royce Gracie, man eventing a one event, second time from Mario Bustamante. Both men submitted 3 of their last 5 opponents. Bustamante's got a significant weight advantage, definitely going to help him out in the grappling. And we'll see if he can be the new middleweight champion. Guy Metzger, I see now why he has the betting line favorite, as a 7-inch reach advantage is pretty crazy, but again, we saw somebody like Simi Schilt lose to somebody like Ice Cold Igor when he had almost a 20-inch reach advantage. So, I mean, it is a significant advantage, but crazier things have happened for sure. And Guy Metzger, yeah, he is on the Blurcast stat picks. He is the favorite. I would, again, probably still rock with Frank, though. Mark Kerr and Josh Barnett, the Babyface Assassin and the Smashing Machine. Battling it out, 2 big heavyweights. Barnett is the slight favorite at 4-3 on the Blurcast staff picks. That's a very, very tough fight, though. That could go either way. That's a coin toss fight if I've seen one. As far as the latest, Molly and Eric Paulson. Our main card opener is Molly, submitted 3 of the last 5 opponents. Paulson, though, has the reach advantage. Should be a good fight, though. Should be pretty even. Again, as Molly gets his back, it is over. Masaru Suda and Paul Herrera, as Suda, the huge favorite in this one. It'd be shocking if he lost this fight, but it'd be a big fight and a big win for Paul Herrera if he can pull it off somehow. Jay Bolander and Minoru Suzuki. Bolander looking to maybe get his first win of his ONE FC career, but if not for Minoru Suzuki, he's looking to keep a job, and if he can get this win, he will keep it. Evan Tanner, Macaulay Yukin, as far as Evan Tanner making his one debut in his first fight against someone that's actually a part of the save. We'll see how he does in his big debut against someone like Macaulay Yukin, who is a very, very tough veteran. And that's a bit of a throwing, maybe not throwing in the deep end, but fighting a very tested veteran for sure of ONE FC. And Hayata Sakura taking on Mr. International Shoni Carter. Shoni will have a different weight advantage. Sakura is still the betting line favorite. Should be a good fight, though. As far as to kick off the show, these 2 welterweights need to win in the worst of ways. Big John McCarthy's referee. Ringside judges. Yep, Shoni's fighting a little bigger than 170, and here we go. Oh, nice little 1-2 from Shoni. Also a nice left jab and a left round kick to the body from Sakura. Oh, gets countered there with a leg kick. Missed the right hook. Gets kind of a great right hook of his own. As far as Sakura doing a good job counter-striking. Jab from Shoni Carter. Right hook. Offside with a body shot. Yeah, missed the... oh, no, he hit the spinning kick to the body. Missed the jab. Yeah, both both guys going for 1-2s, though. So far. And left jab missed the right hand to Shoni. Left jab at a low kick from Sakura. Jab, right hand taking a love spin kick from Sakura. So I'm going to breathe a little heavier now. Counters a nice right hook. Good stuff there. They engage. Misses the jab. Hits the right cross. Does Carter. Left cross from Sakura. Left hook from Shoni now. Oh, massive right hook right on the button. And down he goes. Starts to finish him here. Yep, he sure does. Good stuff from here out of Sakura. Gets the win just under 5 minutes. Another tough loss, though. Another tough loss for Shoni Carter, but Sakura finally gets his win. A much, much needed win. Macaulay Yukin, though, versus Evan Tanner, 5-4, 3-0. Big John McCarthy staying out there as our ringside judges again. And here we go. Tanner ignores the touch of gloves, which Yukin says, fuck you, buddy. Oh, but he's got a guillotine, though. All of it was applied, but he must not have had it all the way in, so he probably gassed himself out trying to finish him, too, which is very, very tough, because he's going to need all this energy. Because Yukin is very, very tough. Already got side control. Some more elbows, blocks the transition to guard. Still doing his thing. Big John's going to stand him up, and there's a nice little right hand that lands hard. Yukin invades the big right after the left jab. And yeah, Yukin probably going to grab him here after the 1-2 misses. Yep. And looking to take him down. Oh no, Evan Tanner's got control. Got him against the ropes now. Some dirty boxing. Short punch to the side of the head. Yeah, good stuff. Left to the side of the stomach, and now Big John's going to separate him again. Kyle Yukin gets the takedown. This time, though, at least he doesn't get caught in a guillotine. Trying to pass to scramble. Oh, no. Yukin dives in for the leg. Oh, that's a bad idea. Yeah, a bit of a tactical error, but so little time left in the round, I don't hate it. Oh, no, he might grab a leg lock here, a sweep. Oh, no. Yeah, got blocked. It's a good round, though, from Macaulay Yukin. Pretty decent round from Evan Tanner. But he's going to get taken down again. Oh, no. thought he was definitely getting taken down. Now Evan Tanner, though, gets out of that, and now we're back to, well, as I say that, we're about to go back to striking, but we're going down to the mat with a Mikulyukin takedown. Damn, he gets back up and he's going right back into a clinch at a takedown attempt, but no, Evan Tanner stops both those, and he takes control, but the Yukin's not going anywhere. Got a bit of a stalemate with the grappling now, and Yukin gets out of that, though, and we're back standing. Nice straight right hand. Now, again, Yukin gets him up against the ropes, potentially. Oh, no. He can't take him down, so he is doing a very, very good job as Evan Tanner, stopping these takedowns here in the second round. Well, as I say that, he finally gets taken down, but it was only a matter of time, I guess. And now he's on top, trying to sweep him, not happening. Oh, he tried to pass. Doesn't have time to secure it, so now... Oh, he's turtled up here. Yukin went for the knee, but couldn't get him. And now we're back to standing again. Yukin grabs him in a clinch and trying to sweep him. Tanner stopping it. They separate. Now we're back to a standoff. Trying to take the initiative. Forward to the big right. And that's the end of the round. I mean, Evan Tanner's getting tired. Yukin still has a lot left in the tank. He's probably going to go for another takedown here. Yep, went for it, but Tanner stops it. Stops that as well. And now Yukin breathing very, very hard. Gets out wrestled. They separate him already, Des. Big John, I think he knows. Both guys are tired. They're just going to be trying to stall a little bit. Nice right hand. Though Yukin, just, if he ain't grappling, he ain't doing anything in this fight. As Evan Tanner pushes him back, though. So now let's see. Tries to dive in, but it's a scramble. Oh, Tanner ends up in side control. How about that? Now looking for mount. Gives up his back now. Both hooks in. That could be it. Wow. Went for it again. Oh, this time he got him. Hell of a win for Evan Tanner, though. To grab his back to... Huge win. Huge win. And 4-0 now. And he wants Jan Lamoder in his next fight. Of course, he's a Military Fighting Systems guy. Of course, we see Pat in the welterweight division, but... A hell of a win, though, nonetheless. And Jerry Bolander against Minoru Suzuki. Big John again, staying out there. So yeah, we'll see how Jerry does as the Dallas native. But he is, of course, started off as an OG Lions Den guy, so he was probably out there in California. So he misses the vicious right-handed. Bolander, Suzuki trying to come in close. Right hand from Bolander lands. Right cross. 1-2 doesn't land. 1-2 here from Bolander. 1-2 again. Jesus Christ. And now he cut him. I mean, crazy that Suzuki has not done anything but get tagged here. Straight right hand, trying to get in close again. Big right hand at the left jab. Bolander's already getting tired because he's just been punching away. I think he's just punching a bag. Now left jab and a right hook. Jab and a right. They're going to check on that cut. It's only minor, but Suzuki's got to do something. There we go. We clinched up with him. Doesn't get the takedown. Gets that one, though. So let's see what we can do on top here, if anything. Yeah, it's just a stalemate, so they stand him right back up. 1-2, Suzuki equal to it, and he takes him down here again. So there we go. Suzuki's finally getting some takedowns. Oh boy, yeah, he's too slow. Now he's in side control. Damn, I thought he was cooking for a little bit, but yeah, Suzuki, I mean, he's hanging in there somehow. He got cut up. He's been getting tagged. Suzuki gets hold of him again, though. Doesn't trip him. Trips him this time, though. Keeps him guessing a few quick strikes. Trying to get mount to scramble. Drives him up against the ropes, potentially. Oh, no, Bolander's trying to take him down, though. Yeah, Suzuki maintains a good solid base. I'll guess that takedown, though. Jerry's got the takedown. He's on top. Let's see what he can do. If anything, looks like, yeah, another stalemate, another stand-up. Pretty brutal stuff here. I mean, Bolander hasn't really looked all that impressive. He's been landing strikes, but hasn't even rocked him yet. There we go. Suzuki trying to land some big-time shots here. Some big rights. Not really doing a lot of force, though, now. I think he might be trying to conserve some energy. Yep, looks like he is. And now we're trying to come together in the left cross from Suzuki. 1-2 from Bolander. Not a fight ender. Back underway with a minute left. Checking on those cuts. And another takedown attempt. This time Bolander takes control, though. And he gets the takedown. Taking out the second. Oh, there, Suzuki got caught with the right hook at the end of that exchange, and now Suzuki gets the takedown, though. Trying to pass, stops him in half guard. Oh, some slicing elbows. Oh, but missed it. Damn. Oh, he got side control. See what Suzuki can do with that. Whole lot of nothing. They're probably going to stand him up, yep. And now, yeah, Suzuki, I think he knows. You know, he's lost this kind of first half. of the fight. If he can make a huge comeback, though, anything is possible. Bolander, though, left hook. They fall into a clinch. Bolander doesn't get the takedown. Trip from Bolander again. Suzuki stops that. There we go. I mean, Suzuki's takedowns are landing. Oh, elevator sweep, though. Does, in fact, get the job done. Suzuki ends up in guard. Look at the pass. It's another scramble, which Bolander is loving that. But he got him against the ropes again to Suzuki, and he might take him down. He does. He's got side control. Looking for mount. Oh, my God, he's in mount. With a minute left. Eat some big-time shots. Here we go. Minoru Suzuki stunning him now. Holy shit, what a round for Minoru Suzuki. And now there's a right cross from Bolander. Great right hook from Suzuki. Both guys are gassed. If he gets him down again and can get mount, he's going to be in a world of hurt. And oh my God, he takes him down with 8 minutes left. Look at the pass. He got side control. Couple of big-time shots coming through. Oh, he overcommits, though. Scrambles. He went for a leg. Bad idea. And now Bolander's on top. This is not what you want. Damn, Suzuki's already back up, though. Good right hook here. I mean, Minoru Suzuki has found a second win, and he's looking really, really good here in this fight. Bolander shoots in, can't get him down. Gonna drive him against the ropes. He might get him down here, yep. She needed that. Oh, here we go, sweep. That stops it. Damn, he's gonna lay and pray now. That's kind of crazy. Big John's gonna stand him up, though. Right hand from Suzuki. They fall into a clinch. Suzuki gets another takedown. This is going to be an interesting scorecard. Because, man, Suzuki probably had the best moments this fight. I don't know how he's going to go on the scorecard. If we're going to have a split, yeah, we are. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, we had all three gave it to Minoru Suzuki. How about that? So he does, in fact, keep his job. And Jerry Bolander, though. 0-3, 4-4. He's probably out of a job. That is tough for the young man, but maybe we'll see him back again. And he wants Guy Metzger, does Minoru Suzuki. That is insane. Terrible idea, I would say. In our last prelim fight of the night, Masanori Suda, Paul Herrera, Big John McCarthy referee, ringside judges. I mean, Big John's ref all these prelim fights so far. Doesn't hit the 1-2. Doesn't hit that one either. Suda gets the takedown. Kimura. Alrighty. Yeah, Paul Herrera. You're in a little over your head, buddy. That was crazy. Masanori Suda with the light work. Thanks to all of his sponsors, all of his fans who came out and support him. As our main card opener, again, Big John's out there. Ismaili, Eric Paulson. Paulson, of course, gets a loud ovation. Ismaili doesn't touch gloves, which I'm sure the California crowd does hate that. Oh my God, he probably fucking paid for it. Knocked him down with a head kick, and he might finish him here. He does. Eric Paulson gets out of there under a minute. That is karma for you right there, is what that is. Name checks everyone at the pit elevated. All of his very sponsors, all of his fans and supporters. So our next heavyweight contest, my God, we're just rolling right along now. Big John is the only man big enough for this one, I think, as far as Mark Kerr avoids the big right. Barnett's 1-2 in them. Oh, but there's the takedown. Boy, oh boy, I would not want to be underneath Mark Kerr in this situation. Big John's going to stand him up, which Josh Barnett's going to be thanking his fucking lucky stars for that one. And another takedown. Oh, he actually, oh, he got it. Never mind. I thought he got stuff, but no, he's pounding away. It's all Mark Kerr. Jesus. Yeah, Big John's going to stand him up, and Mark Kerr is willing to go right back down. He's got up against the ropes. Barnett gets out of it, though. But again, yeah, the better grappler is winning this affair so far, and that's been Mark Kerr. Belly to belly now. Suplexes him down. Punching away. He's not able to land a lot of major shots, but he's able to at least throw some volume in. And there's a right hand, though, from Barnett. Kerr gets a hold of him, but that's the end of the round anyways. And, yeah, Mark Kerr lighting him up. Oh, 1-2 here from Barnett. There's a small gash above the eye. Big right misses. Big straight right hand, though, from Barnett. He's landing the follow-up shot on Mark Kerr is equal to the 1-2, and now he's got the takedown. 3 quick elbows in quick succession. Not enough damage being done, though. Some more elbows. Damn, he is just elbowing the shit out of him on top here. And Barnett, I mean, he's in big, big trouble. But Mark Kerr's getting tired, so maybe this is exactly what Barnett needs. But Mark Kerr might get Muay Thai clinch in. Oh, they're going to check on the cut. That is a toughie. They should have definitely regain position out of the Muay Thai clinch after that, but he gets the takedown. So we're back to Mark Kerr being on top, and a couple of punches to the side of the head from Barnett from the bottom, but I don't think it's going to matter. It's a scramble. Kerr again with the Muay Thai clinch, and oh boy, he's in deep, deep trouble potentially. He keeps on missing these strikes, though. Breaks his grip now. Barnett's starting to lower his hands. This has been all Mark Kerr so far in this first half of this fight. Both guys are getting tired. Kerr gets a takedown potentially. Oh no, Barnett stops it. But yeah, he's been the man tonight. But Barnett with a nice right hook. At least he's been landing some shots, but it just hasn't been enough to keep up with Mark Kerr's wrestling. Kerr's got him against the ropes. He stomps on him. Barnett gets out. Oh, he tried to get away from him, but no, he's a ragged-looking takedown. Doesn't get him. Got him against the ropes. Now they're just going to do the vertical lay and pray. Just stalling away against the ropes. Oh, he gets out of it, though. That's Barnett. And Barnett with a 1-2. Left jab, right cross. Mark Kerr's not getting these takedowns now. He's got him against the ropes. But Barnett gets out of it again. A right cross. He's stopping these takedowns as though Barnett. And he even gets Muay Thai clinch in. Missed the knee strikes. Missed that as well. That is tough. If he would have had any type of Muay Thai background, he probably would have done some damage off of that. 1-2 from Barnett. Barnett's the aggressor. 1-2. Kerr avoids both of those. Got him against the ropes, and that's the end of that round. Our final round, and I mean, Barnett can make this a very close fight. He keeps on doing a good job. He keeps on outstriking him. He's stuffing these takedowns. He's got him against the ropes here, though there's Mark Kerr, but nothing happening. He's just exhausted. He's just putting all of his weight on him, and Barnett is piecing him up once they separate. He's been doing it all night, really. He's been the better striker, but he's really dialed in now. Oh, but he gets the takedown as Mark Kerr, and now he's going to lay and pray. You hate to see that, because that takedown probably secured it. But Barnett with a 1-2, though, after they stood him up. Tentative jab from Kerr lands. Now a minute left. Kerr gets caught with a punch. Kerr trying to take an initiative, but again, Barnett pushing the pace, trying to get something going with these 1-2s. But I'd say he's won this fight. Did Mark Kerr? Yeah, I mean, they tired out towards the end, which you have that with two guys over 250 pounds fighting for 40 minutes. But it was a good fight, though, when they were both obviously healthy and not tired. But, man, Mark Kerr, he's probably going to fight for the heavyweight title at the One in Ohio show. And it's going to be him and Don Fry. The heavyweight title would have win, though, over Josh Barnett. Frank Shamrock and Guy Metzger are co-main event the Sandman, seeing if he can get it done tonight as the favorite with the reach advantage, and also a clear size advantage as well. Frank, of course, the California native, has not lost at a California Carnage show. See if he can make it 3-0 tonight. Oh, Metzger already with a counter. Oh, no, never mind. Shamrock was the one with the counter. Quick left hook. Damn, nice counter from Metzger. Left hook to the body. Misses the left jab, also doesn't hit the leg kick. Counters the hesitant body shot with a jab and a roundhouse kick to the body that's too short, though. Left hand exchange from Shamrock. Left hand doesn't hit the big right. Shamrock with a 1-2. Oh no, Shamrock takes him down potentially. Oh no, Metzger stops it rather, but he's got it against the ropes here. Now he's going to take him down. Yeah. You got the single leg. Trying to separate and scramble, that's a bad idea. Frank's just going to jump to side control. Knee bar. Thought it was going to be it. That would have been impressive. Can't get it done, though. As Leo Bayan stands him up. And yeah, that's definitely for the best as far as... Because Big John would have stood him up very, very quickly. Probably right after the knee bar missed. Yeah, Metzger's already getting tired, though. He's going to have to work hard against Frank Shamrock. Frank is going to work you to death. I would say definitely Frank won that round, though. It was not looking too hot there for a minute, but he definitely stole it at the end. Obviously, again, doesn't matter on the round-by-round basis, but Frank with a jab. Exchange. Two left hands exchange. Jab right to the body, fails the land from Metzger. Both fighters missing here. Both guys missing again. Damn, Metzger's three-punch combination gets absorbed by Frank's guard. And again, just Frank doing a good job here. Oh, gets kind of the right hand, though, after the spinning kick missed wildly. And Frank's starting to get tired. Yeah, the reach advantage from Guy Metzger showing evident there. Oh, nice left hands from both men. Missed the spinning back kick after the jab. 1-2 from Metzger. Metzger's getting tired again. Now gets parried. Does the kick to the body after the counter here, but that would have been a nice 1-2 from Shamrock. Frank's got him against the ropes. Might take him down here. Hold some elbows, some knees to the thigh. More elbows. A couple of punches to the ribs. Yeah, it's a good shit. Metzger was the one who was punching with the ribs too. And now going for the elbow. Metzger gets out of it though, and they're back standing and in the center. And now big right hand misses. Metzger's trying to just get all the air he can. Not happening. Went for the big right hand to Metzger, but he missed it after the left hand. Metzger coming forward. 2 left hands from Frank. Frank's equal to that 1-2. Metzger misses that 1-2. Shamrock gets counter. After the right hook misses, he gets countered with a jab and a right hook that's ducked though. And Frank's starting to lower his hands a little bit. Getting tired. Fatigue playing a big factor now, I think, going into the next half of this fight. Left hand from Frank. 1-2 from Metzger. Doesn't hit either blow, though. Missed that shot as well. Did Metzger. Missed the the right hook, rather. Gets kind of the left jab, but a big right hand that missed it, though. They fall into a sloppy clinch. Again, you feel like Frank's the better grappler. Calm with a quick elbow. Went for the knee, but missed it. Knee of the ribs now. Hard stomp. Frank is definitely working his ass off trying to get something going. But Guy Metzger gets out of that finally. After getting pieced up a little bit up against the ropes in the clinch. 1-2 here from Metzger. Left jab, right cross. Stalemate there. Right cross block from Shamrock. Can't hit the right cross or the left jab. So Metzger and Frank's talking some shit. 1-2 with a jab. Connects with the right hand. 1-2 from Frank. They fall into another clinch. Trying to push him against the ropes. Metzger defends it well. Backed him against the ropes here. Yeah, Metzger's in trouble. Knee, tries to get something going. But yeah, he was able to seize that chance rather, and create some space and get out of that to Metzger. And Metzger counters the right hand with a jab at a right hook that's ducked. They fall back into another sloppy clinch, which is exactly what I would thought Frank Shamrock wanted, but he ends up getting out wrestled. Can't take him down though. Stops that trip takedown as well. Now he's going up against the ropes. Some elbows to the face, a hard stomp. Tightens the clinch, does Metzger. He was trying to go for another elbow to Frank. Elbow there, knee inside his own knee. Just there's a knee above the hip. He's stopping the elbows. Oh, counters the right hand with a left hook to Shamrock. Now there's a cut, a nasty cut above the eye. Oh, here comes a counter from Metzger. Jabbing a right hand after the strike missed from Frank. Frank's wrestling, though, doing a good job. It's kept him in this fight for sure. But, oh, Guy Metzger takes him down. Damn. But let's see how the final round plays out. I mean, this is a tough fight to judge. I would have to give it to Frank. I feel like he's done more. He cut him up. He's taken him down. He's been in control for the majority of the fight, it feels like. But if Guy Metzger has a dominant round, maybe he can get something going. He gets that cut reopened with an elbow out of the clinch. Some more elbows. God damn, I mean, he is just pounding away. Finally, Leo separates him, and they're back standing in the center. Doesn't find the mark on the right hook or the left jab as Metzger, and there comes a tired-looking Frank Shamrock going for a takedown. Doesn't get it, but he's going to push him against the ropes. Oh, and he got out of it, but he goes for it again. Shamrock again gets him against the ropes, completely exhausted, but Metzger is having enough energy to get out of these, and he's getting countered here, this Frank. Counter with a quick left hook, and they're going to check on the cut. Not a fight ender. We're back underway. 4 minutes left in the fight. Left hand from Frank. 1-2 from Metzger. It's a left jab at a right cross. Missed the right hook. Here comes another counter. It's a left jab at the right cross. Misses from Metzger. Slipping past the right hook. Counters the jab. Counters with a jab, rather, with a roundhouse kick to the body. That is too short, though, unfortunately. Now both fighters fall into a clinch. That's exactly what Frank wanted. Again, I thought. But Metzger keeps on out wrestling him. If he can get a trip, this fight's going to be really, really close on the betting line. On the scorecard. But no, not happening. Frank keeps it standing. A couple of more shots in the clinch. And he is the better clinch fighter. It was Frank Shamrock tonight, and he gets the job done at 6-2. It went the distance, though. He did not get a finish. It was a good fight, though. Well, maybe not a good fight. A decent fight. Once they got tired again, it just kind of fell apart. He name checks everyone at the pit elevated, all of his various sponsors, all of his friends, family, and supporters. So our main event, middleweight title fight. Royce Gracie, Mario Bustamante for the middleweight title, the vacated middleweight title. We'll see if Royce can follow in the footsteps of Henzo, or Mario Bustamante avenge that loss, and he absolutely gets the takedown right off the rip. Gets side control off of it too, looking for mount. It's a scramble. He's quickly up first, but he's going to take him down. He does. Side control, arm triangle. That would have been insane. Went for mount. He isn't able to get mount. Wow, they're already going to stand him up, and Bustamante says, fuck that shit, we're going right back down. 100% takedown rate for Bustamante. They stand him back up. Gracie now looking for the takedown. He can't take him down. Bustamante's going to get it, though. Jesus Christ, he's got us back. Rear naked choke. If he gets both hooks in, it's over. But I don't know if that's going to happen. Royce is obviously very, very good. They separate him, but Bustamante says, fuck that shit, we're going right back down. Unreal. Complete domination from Mario Bustamante, but not the greatest of as far as excitement there. Leg sweep, yep, down goes Gracie. Unreal. Oh, but Royce able to get side control, and they stand him up. It is tough. Royce got him in a clinch, trying to trip him. Not happening. Bustamante's going to get this one, though. I mean, just crazy. Absolutely insane how good his takedowns are. Now he gives up his back now. Rear naked choke, not getting it again. If he doesn't get the hooks in, that shit ain't happening. Yeah, I think they finally stood him up. Still moving a little slow is Royce, and he can't take him down, and he can't stop these takedowns. It has been all Bustamante tonight. He's been the better fighter, been the better grappler, just been unreal. Complete domination. Royce still gets another sweep attempt. Doesn't get it, though, and doesn't get that one either. Jesus Christ, Bustamante's going to get this one. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Got on side control now. Bustamante throws some right hands, trying to pull guard, not happening. Boy, is he in trouble. It is Royce Gracie. I mean, if Bustamante doesn't finish him, obviously it is what it is, but he's been doing his thing. He's been dominating. Tries to trip him. Oh, there we go. He finally takes him down as Royce. See what Royce can do. We got 3 minutes left. Trying to pull guard. Trying to get something going. Oh, man, they already stood him up. And Bustamante going right back down. Another scramble. Oh, he ends up losing out in the scramble. How about that? Royce is starting to get his momentum a little bit. Grappling-wise, but it just hasn't been the case as far as probably winning this fight. It has been Bustamante. That's our third round, and obviously Bustamante, he just can't get finished, and he's going to win this fight and be the new middleweight champ. Looking to pass, get side control, keeps him in half guard though. Dominant position, the clinch, trips him, not happening. Trips him, does Bustamante there. Now trying to pass guard, he gets the half guard, trying to pass again, trying to get out of that. Tenacious is Royce Gracie, maybe trying to get something from the bottom. Don't think it's going to happen though. He's got a waist lock now. Bustamante just going to go right back down, yeah. Got his back, too. Unreal. Oh, wow, he actually keeps Bustamante from mounting him. That would have been crazy. The ref stands him up. 3 minutes left. Bustamante starting to lower his hands. Royce trying to get takedowns. Not happening. Trying to get him up against the ropes. He does so. Trips him. And, yeah, I'd say that seals it. Mario Bustamante with a fantastic performance. Not a great fight, mainly because of how dominant he was, but he is the new one middleweight champ at 16-3, a hell of a record. And yeah, he wants Jan Mulder next as well, which yeah, that makes sense. Definitely makes sense. As yeah, he's a Who's Valley Tudo guy, of course. He beats Royce Gracie for the middleweight title. Yeah, actually below average rating. Only made 100,000. Not great. Oh, increase the popularity, though, in all these places. That will do it, though, for this episode. Is yeah, we're going to give performance bonuses to all these guys. And, yeah, that'll probably do it, at least for that. As that will do it, though. Again, for this episode, thank you all for watching. We're making money. We're gaining pop. So everything is all good in the end. As we will catch you guys next time for the, I want to say it's the Tuesday in Texas show. Yes, it is, which we'll see Rickson Gracie versus Vitor Belfort for the Cruiserweight title. And the two men that have lost to the title fight competitors, Dan Anderson and Rickson Gracie, and Kazushi Sakuraba and Vitor Belfort. We'll see how that one plays out. As yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.